week on the UoN Weekly, we bring you stories from a monumental occasion where a final step has become a powerful launchpad for a new journey ahead. We explore a collective triumph and the deep personal victories it represents.
We also hear of the unwavering belief of those who stood in the shadows and a future where these young minds are reminded that their greatest achievement is not the degrees they hold, but the courage to build the world anew with them.
My name is Ruby Mutegi.
And my name is Tiberius Juma.
It was more than just a ceremony. It was a momentous occasion of triumph. The 73rd graduation ceremony at the University of Nairobi was alive with smiles and a palpable sense of relief as candidate after candidate was awarded a recognition of their deserving.
For the recipients, the day was the crown jewel of their demanding journey and a powerful testament of the resilience required to get there, as each candidate recounted of the tumultuous journey now behind them. Whitney Lubidu tells us more.
Joy, pride, and relief filled the air as thousands of students marked a milestone at the University of Nairobi's 73rd graduation ceremony. For many, it was a moment to reflect on the journey, the struggles, and the support that carried them here. And for Beryl Wafula, graduating from the Faculty of Education, graduation was not just a personal milestone, but a shared victory with those who supported her along the way.
My greatest support has been my mother. She has been there with me and for me throughout the journey.
Others like Brian Kamau, who graduates with a first-class honors in electrical engineering, says the journey was anything but easy, and to him, balancing academics with demands tested both resilience and determination.
I used to commute and I live quite far from school, and so getting the time to study and also spend time with friends and family and also go to church, that was the biggest challenge for me.
For those pursuing advanced degrees, the journey carried even deeper meaning. Doctoral graduates reflected on how each academic step, right from undergraduate to master's to PhD, presented unique challenges and growth. Some noted on how their research aligned with this year's graduation theme, empowering futures for an innovative and technologically driven world.
This PhD has endowed on me much more capacity for research than I had before. So I'm definitely sure that it's going to add to the body of knowledge.
The spirit of lifelong learning was also alive at the ceremony, with some graduates marking not their first, second, or even third, but their fourth degree. For them, the milestone was not an end, but simply the next step forward towards further academic pursuits.
They have given me 4 degrees. Actually, today is the 4th one, and on my way to do the 5th one. Thank you, and God bless you for the good work. Yeah?
But with the degree in hand comes the anticipation of what lies ahead. Graduates spoke of high expectations, excitements, and at the same time the weight of stepping into a competitive job market armed with new skills and ambitions.
With the low job opportunities out there, we will try as much as possible. As one of the youth, I'll try to find an opportunity that I can be able to employ others.
The ceremony also drew national recognition, where even top leaders joined in the celebration. The head of public service, Mr. Felix Koskei, graduating with a master's degree, applauded the resilience of the class of 2025.
I wish the entire graduates who graduated today the very best of luck, and I implore them that they need to aim higher.
As caps filled the air and the university marked yet another chapter of history, one message resonated throughout the ceremony. Graduation is not the end of the story, but a powerful beginning. Reporting for UNC TV, Whitney Lubidu.
Moving on, at the 73rd graduation ceremony, the graduates were proud of their remarkable achievements. However, they used these opportunities to thank the true heroes of their journey, a support system they say that without their efforts, their success would have been futile.
From parents, friends, and even well-wishers, the graduates recounted how each one of them held them by the hand to make sure that their dream came to light. Sarah Cindy tells us more.
Graduation is not just a finish line. It's a starting point for stories yet to be told. From the very first steps into the university halls to the final exams, supporters have walked every journey with the graduates. For the parents, every proud glance, every teary grin, every cheer held years of love and pride.
It is so beautiful to see your son graduating when you are still alive. It gives you a lot of pressure and you feel very thankful to God and to the university in general.
I have been waiting for a long time, but I thank God today it has happened.
Amidst the flying caps, colorful gowns and excited faces, the loudest voices are not from the celebrants, but from the well-wishers, loved ones and supporters offering wisdom for the road ahead. They insist that every stumble, every setback is just a rehearsal for success.
They should keep their head up in the game, try as much as possible to do the most. Life isn't just about degrees and masters, there's more to life, and I'd urge them to try as much as possible to use this chance to discover themselves and what they want to do with their lives, and also to wish them the very best as they continue on with their journey.
As they move outside the world, they'll face dynamic of challenges and all that, but they should still keep the focus to their goal.
Parents also expressed high hopes in their children, urging them to not only be subordinates in the job market, but be bold and resilient enough to be their own employers.
As she goes outside there, let not just think about being employed, but also to become an employer.
Because right now, things have changed. We expect them to be creative, not to look for jobs, but find out what they have to do to use their education or their knowledge to create something.
As the graduating class steps into the unknown, these words serve as a steady light guiding them forward. With diplomas in hand, their greatest achievements remain the strength and courage to move. Reporting for UNC TV, my name is Sarah Cindy.
The graduates of the 73rd graduation ceremony of the University of Nairobi received more than just their degrees. They were given a powerful charge.
Speaking at the event, Principal Secretary for Higher Learning Dr. Beatrice Inyangala and Chancellor Professor Patrick Vakoyen urged the graduates to see themselves as solution finders for a society in need.
With a commanding presence and attention from the eager faces of the graduates, the Chancellor of the University of Nairobi, Professor Patrick Vakoyen, took to stage to give them his final charge.
I have one message for you. We live in an entirely new world order. You know this already. Why? Because you're living it.
His message, bearing both the authority of his position and the wisdom of their massive experience, echoed on the theme of the day, empowering futures for innovative and technologically driven world.
The rules of engagement around us are being rewritten in real time. And the sooner we and the sooner you wake up to this reality, the sooner we will prosper in it.
While acknowledging the huge unemployment rate among graduate youth in the country, he urged the graduates to embrace job creation and be part of the solution in matters geopolitics and climate change.
Innovation today is, of course, not only about ideas. It is about jobs. It is about livelihoods. It is about dignity.
His message was also echoed by Dr. Beatrice Inyangala, the Principal Secretary, Department of Higher Learning.
I look at these graduates, smiling, proud, celebrating their day with hearts full of joy. And like Martin Luther King, I too dare say, I have been to the mountaintop.
Dr. Inyangala reminded them that with their degrees in their hands, they not only carry a torch for their futures, but also those of their families and a solemn duty to society.
Carry with you not only degrees, but duties. Not only dreams, but determination. The future is in your hands. Carry it with courage, with integrity, and with love.
To flag them off, both the Chancellor and Dr. Inyangala reminded the graduates to start where they are, use what they have, and do what they can.
Go forth, class of 2025. Seize the opportunities around you. Transform your families, honor your parents, and make this university and this country proud of you.
Go forth, resilient, shape a Kenya that is united, prosperous, and unstoppable, and do not be afraid.
Reporting for UNC TV, my name is Reid Abdullahi.
And finally, the 73rd graduation ceremony of the University of Nairobi was a moment of pomp and color.
But to some, it was a moment of apprehension and deep reflection. After years of structured learning, a new reality is about to set in. Our reporter Nuru Nyazaro tells us more.
The university's 73rd graduation marked more than a ceremony. It was a moment of apprehension. As graduates stepped off the stage, many were gripped by uncertainty. What comes next? The comfort of structured learning was behind them, and the future loomed vast and undefined.
This is like a long-awaited moment for my life. You know, going through years of work, years of hard work, research, intense research, you know, getting the publications out, getting them accepted, you know, getting the frustrations of maybe journals delaying with your publication. I mean, and finally making it through. Really, it's amazing.
It feels really good, and I'm also very relieved now that I'm done with my undergraduate.
Within that uncertainty bloomed hope. A year filled with dreams of careers, growth, and new beginnings lay ahead. Some envisioned putting their hard-earned skills into practice, while others aspired to further their studies, seeking scholarships and new academic horizons.
For me, I intend to still continue. My research never stops. I'm still doing so many publications, writing and submitting my publications out there to add to the knowledge, to the world of knowledge.
I hope to get a job and to practice what I really love, which is electrical and electronic engineering.
The path forward was not without its challenges. The job market remains competitive, and the pressure to succeed weighed heavily. Some prepared to enter professional schools, while others faced the task of pursuing advanced research in unfamiliar territory.
You need to look for that experience because the job market is very demanding. So I am going and volunteering in different organizations of research, since that is my field.
The content that I've gained from the University of Nairobi, all the skills, the experience, it has really sharpened me for the market. And I believe the market will be very ready for me. Yeah.
But above all, there was excitement. The graduation ceremony symbolized not an ending, but the thrilling start of a new chapter. Though their paths may differ, each graduate carried the promise of possibility. The journey of learning continues with bold steps into a future shaped by ambition, resilience, and purpose.
Hii degree ndio itakuwa funguo ya maisha. Because nowadays, without a degree, maisha haijaanza. Kwa sababu kila nafasi ambayo utapata kwa kazi na kwa nini. Kwa hivyo ninaona hii degree nitapeleka kwa career life.
Now you're up to date with the UoN Weekly by UNC TV.
Remember to catch our next episode on YouTube and follow us across all our social media platforms. My name is Tiberius June.
And I am Ruby Mutegi.
UNC TV, empowering you.